understand that. Okay. So with these different pictures, one of them is clearly of a Negroid person, and the other one is clearly a Caucasian person. It's not just the lighting, the facial features and everything.
So you're saying, all right. So let's look at these pictures. Hold on a second.
I'm just building with the brother.
I know.
Look at it.
I want you to look at this picture right here, right? This is a picture of the Holy Bible, the original.
All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua. Double honors to apostle elders in New York, GMS. Salutation to y'all around the world. Just teaching the truth, putting your lives on the line for it. Your lives on the line for it. And shalom to you, serious Aqua. Alright, Aqua means sisters, okay? My name is Maya Ka'ala Bangad with Chicago Ranch, a great millstone. We are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Speckled birds, scattered abroad. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers' paternal bloodline go back to the 12 patriarchs of Israel. And right here, man, this is this Dagger Squad, and the head guy, as far as I know, it's Garfield. He had Chris. He had a Metamorphosis guy. What the heck his name was in there, man. So in there, man, they talking about the 12 tribe, 10 law tribes, 12 chart. But I just want to get on point where they talking about King James and that the King James was so-called white man and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And that the so-called Negroes didn't rule Europe. The Israelites did rule Europe, man. All right. And then another thing, first I want to touch on is he tried to break down Deuteronomy 28. And he tried to use in his whole video, man. Some of his video he used vocab alone. He gonna try to use Abu, but both vocab alone is Edomite, man. All right. What's this?
These guys take this shit so serious, it's unbelievable.
If vocab alone is Edomite, Abu, he's a so-called Arab, if I'm not mistaken. You know. But anyway, man. And so they gonna try to go into Deuteronomy 28.
You know that's the last thing I said. You know I said 6 other reasons before that also.
All right, what was the other reason?
But that's what you wanted to go to, which we all know. So let's.
Some of them responded.
All right, so they're trying to use the term sold themselves. All right, well, he clearly has him and his guys clearly has no understanding of the scriptures and history. So they think when they see this is the Bible Hub. This is the site they was on. All right, this all the dishes they popped up the new international version. Yahweh will send you back in ships. Send you back in ships to each on the journey I said you should never make again. There you will offer yourself for sale to your enemies as male and female, but no one will buy you. Right, New Living Translation. Then Yahweh will send you back to Egypt ships to destination I promise you will never see again. There you will offer to sell yourselves to your enemies, but no one will buy you. All right. So right here it says English Standard Version, and Yahweh will bring you back in ships to Egypt and a journey that I promised that you should never make again. And there you should offer yourself for sale to your enemies as male and female, but there will be no buyer. All right. The Berean Berean Study Bible. Yahweh will return you to Egypt in ships by a route that I said you should never see again. There you will sell yourselves to your enemies as male and female sale, but no one will buy you. All right. And see, it goes on, you know, on and on, man. Now he think it's like the ancestors was when they got enslaved. This prophecy mean they offer themselves for sale. And nobody was buying them. That's what they believe, him and the rest of the heathens, man. Garfield and his crew and everything, man. You know, that they was offering to sell themselves. And this is what happens when men who clearly have no proper education in the Bible, The only men on this earth that have proper education in the Bible are the potential elect and the 1/3. And they are Great Millstone, Men of Valor, DTA, and other sincere brothers that divide these scriptures correctly, which the Dagger Squad don't. All right. And, you know, sell means to what? All right. Let's go into the scriptures, man. All right. See, it's different way. When you mean sell don't mean like somebody sold you a honey bun. All right. It don't mean that. All right. That's it. All right. So the Hebrew word is markar. All right. Markar. Okay. To sell literally. All right. A daughter mattress. All the way. Self. All right. But let's go right here. Okay. Let's see. To sell oneself, to give oneself up, to do evil. All right, so that's what happened to the ancestors. They was doing evil. Why? Because they broke the covenant of the Heavenly Father. All right. They weren't offering themselves and people buying them. Now, in some instances, the ancestors were redeemed by some people, not the whole nation, man. If you do, you so-called redeem one person, you still in captivity. Your whole nation are free. You're not free to do as you please like you used to. Your children are free, man. All right. Your descendants won't be free. All right. Like I hear a lot of so-called American Indian Aboriginal brothers. All right. Who like to diss the light-skinned Nordic King. Some of them Nordic King themselves, and like to think that the light-skinned and Nordic King are not indigenous people of America, which they are. All right. So you got a lot of these Gadites and Reubenites going around bragging how they fought. Oh, they grandma never told they was a slave. But if you got a military base on your land and hotels and highways, expressways, you got football college teams, high school teams, as you as a mascot, the Redskins, the Chiefs, and all that, you in captivity, man. You in straight up captivity. And they don't recognize you as a citizen. All right, they got you calling yourself American Indian. All right, Native American. All right, so get out of here, man. All right, but anyway, man. All right, so to be sold, what you sold yourself to mischief, man. All right, that's what Jake did. Jake violated the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. All right, let's go right here. Let me see. Go right here, Isaiah 59:1. It says right here, behold, Yahweh's hand is not shortened that it cannot save. All right. It says that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities has separated between you and your power, and your sins had hid his face from you that he would not hear. And that's what happened. All right. They sold themselves on to mischief. All right. Let me get that right here. All right. Let's see here first. All right. Get another example. 20. Salat 21:20. All right. First Kings 21:20. And Ahab said to Elijah, hast thou found me, O my enemy? And he answered, I have found it because thou hast sold thyself to work evil in the sight of Yahweh. All right. So he started doing wickedness, man. All right. When he did that, he sold himself into wickedness, man. All right, to Satan. All right, evil. All right, right there, my car. Okay. Let's go right here. First Kings. Hold on. Let's go right here. It's a lot. Just bear with me. All right, First Kings. Let me see. 21, 25. No, that's not. I already got that. Hold on. 21, 25. Let's go right here. First Kings 17. 17. All right. I thought it was, hold on. Salak, I mean, Second Kings. Just bear with me. Second Kings 17. I'm just gonna go there. All right. Let me go right here. Second Kings 17, verse 17. They caused their daughters, and they called their sons, their daughters, to pass through the fire. They worshiped Moloch and used divination, enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahweh to provoke him to anger. Therefore, Yahweh was very angry with Israel and removed them out of his sight, and there was none left but the tribe of Judah only. It's talking about the northern kingdom, man. All right, so he moved them out of that land. He gave them up to the Syrians, man. All right. So that's what I mean. That they've been sold. I mean, they've been given up to other nations, man. All right, let's go right here. Psalms 44. Prophecy, because David was a prophet. And this in King David time, nobody was sold into slavery. He was ruling, man. All right. Now let's go up here. And this is the prophecy, because David was ruling. David was a fearless man, man. He had so much blood in his hand, he couldn't build the temple. His son Solomon did. All right. Solomon means man of peace. All right. So they was ruling during King David time, ruled supreme during Solomon. So it's one talking about then. So it tell you that it's talking about right now during these last days, man. All right, this prophecy. All right, what is that? Let me see. Psalms 44 and 12. David talking to speaking with Yahweh. It says, "Thou sellest thy." Well, Yahweh was supposed to David write this down. All right, this psalm. It says right here, Psalms 44 and 12, "Thou sellest thy people for naught." Right, what the, it ain't talking about most I don't need no money, man. He owns the whole universe. It said, "Thou sellest thy people for naught, does not increase thy wealth at a price." Right. So it ain't talking about you buying somebody and all this stuff, man. The Most High gave us up to other nations. Well, how could we violate his law, statute, commandments? There go the Hebrew right there, Makar. You know, Jake doesn't need to shut up and study, man. All right, let's go right here, Judges. Let me see. Judges. Let me see if there's something in here. All right. All right, right here. Here we go, right here. Judges 2 and 13. They forsook Yahweh and served Baal and Ashtaroth. And the anger of Yahweh was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of the spoilers that spoiled them. And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so they could no longer stand before thy enemies. So he gave them up, man. He didn't, you know, and that's what soul means. Most High gave us up, man. Soul means to give, man. All right, to give. All right, Makar, there go right there again, man. All right. Here go another example. Most High giving up somebody, and this time he gave a heathen up to, his name was Sisera, gave up to Jael to slaughter, man. All right. What is that? I didn't mean to say. All right, so let me see. Judges. All right. And he delivered the heathen to Jael, man, to put that hammer into his head, man. All right. It says Judges 4:9. And she said, I will surely go with thee, notwithstanding the journey that thou takest shall not be for thy honor, for Yahweh shall sell Sisera to the hand of a woman. And Deborah arose and went with Barak to Kadesh. All right. Now let's see, cause all right, I go Ruger, Makar. All right, so Sisera. Let's see what happened. We click on Sisera. All right, now right here, uncertain the real Sisera, name of a Canaanite king or one of Nephilim. All right, so let's go to Genesis, the Hebrew lexicon. All right, let's see, Sisera. All right. All right. There right here, Judges 4:12-22. All right. And behold, Barak pursued Sisera, and Jael came in out to meet him. And she said unto him, Come, I will show thee the man thou seekest. And when he came into her tent, behold, Sisera lay dead, and a nail was in his temples, man. All right. So the Lord gave up the heathen to Jael, man. All right. To save Israel. All right. So soul don't always mean like you selling somebody. Selling somebody like a honey bun or anything, man. Maybe you gave somebody up, man. All right. And that's what Yahweh did to our people, man. He gave us up unto our enemies, man. Cause why? Cause we was doing wickedness, man. All right. So sell means to give up, all right? To give up, like you give yourself into wickedness, you're doing wickedness. And it also means somebody and this is Yahweh gave us up to other heathens. Why could we violate his law, statutes, commandments, man? All right. And yes, we did end up on the auction blocks. You can see it. All right. Right here. And then next the words coming out in the scripture. All right. Come on. All right. So right here, after it says, there you should be sold unto your enemy. The Lord gave us up because we violated laws commandments. It said, for bondmen and bondwomen, no man shall buy. All right, for bondmen and bondwomen, we end up on the auction blocks. All right, the whole sin, the Lord gave us up with what we end up on the auction blocks. And it said, and no man shall buy you. All right, and buy means to redeem, means to save, man. All right, you ain't talking about the Lord got a credit card. See, it's certain instances like today, like somebody say, "Oh man, you man, you sharp, man. That's a bad suit." That means the suit you got on is good looking, it's impressive. Or somebody said, "Hey man, that guy is razor sharp in mathematics." I mean, that guy's real good in mathematics, man. Can nobody pull the wool over his eyes, man? Can nobody fool him when it comes to mathematics? All right. When somebody say, hey, man, your suit is sharp, you know what I mean? You walking in and you bleeding everything, you screaming at everything, you panicking and stuff. No. All right. So you got to use your common sense, man. All right. When you read scriptures and everything, man. All right. And y'all got to have that Holy Spirit on you, man. But it's not on Garfield, man. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to look for something. All right. Let me see, old foolish. Okay, yeah, Deuteronomy 32:6. Do ye thus requite Yahweh, O foolish people, on why is not he thy father that had bought thee? Right, and that's the one that had redeemed us out of Israel. Have he not made thee, established thee? All right. And what's the Hebrew word bought? Okay. Quanah. All right. Quanah. All right. And what is Quanah? All right. To purchase, recover, redeem, man. All right. In this instance. Okay. Then you go to Psalms. What is that? You know what? I'm just going to go right here. Strong's 8769. We're gonna go to the coordinates. All right, so hold on, just bear with me. All right, we go right here, Psalms 74:2. All right, remember thy congregation which thou hast purchased of old, the rod of thy heritage which thou hast redeemed, this mountain Zion which thou is talking about when he got us out of Egypt, man. All right. All right, the Most High didn't have a debit card. Nobody was going with a debit card. Say, hey, give me no Israelites. Oh, sorry, sir. Your card went bad. It's not going through. It's not reading through the computer. No, man. Yahweh saved us, man. All right, He redeemed us. Okay. All right. Now, if I go into the other things He said in there, man. All right, when He talked about King, when they talking about King James Black. Salak, yeah. When they was talking about the brothers talking about King James, so-called black man. All right, but Garfield now said no, they ain't possible. We ain't rule England. They laughed at the brother that when the brother said, yeah, we rule England. Was this true, man? We did rule England. We ruled France. We ruled um ruled France. All right, ruled Scotland, Ireland, Wales, man. We did all that, man. All right. Let me see right here. You see this what right here, this image right here, man. All right. Now, why would Esau have this for this image? Okay. Now you may think, oh, that mean the shadow. That's the shadow of the mascot. You know, that's the shadow and everything. You know, you can't see in there. It's dark. That mean the dark. No, man. Why would Esau put? I brought this image out before in another video. Because Esau knows that the people that ruled during the Dark Ages were Israelites, so-called Negroes. And this is an Edomite college, UCF. And you can see they changed these different mascots they had over the years. That mascot gone, they changed into, I believe, that dragon now, if I'm not mistaken. All right. You can clearly see this, man. All right. And the reason why they would think that, all right, because Jake was ruling, man. All right. Now I'm gonna play this old video. Just bear with me. You know what? I'm gonna go. Let me go back on YouTube again. All right. And I'm gonna go to my old site. All right. Moors are Israelites. All right. Come on. All right. That's why it's good to do your videos, man. You can have a reference back, man. All right. Also, you can look on how your approval is and what can you do to improve too. That's a good thing. All right. All right. So you go video. True scholars and British. All right.
All praises to Yahweh Shai.
All right, so right there in that picture, that's Queen Elizabeth I that served by Allah. You saw all these people, Negroes, man. All right. Now if I go into the surnames. What's this?
Americans in slavery, man. And this is the book of
Irish and Scottish names. I forgot the author, but I haven't did a long time. It says O'Carrigan. From the Gaelic word Kerger, black, dark. It is translated descended from the little dark one. Alright. It says Odorum, a red or reddish brown person. Now, there's a big difference between red and reddish brown. Reddish brown had a tint of brown in their skin. All right, but you damn devils, man, so-called white people, you're red because your skin and flesh is translucent. All right, but this is part one. All right, so let's go to part two. Okay. And, you know, this is from your own book. You wrote this, but you want to get mad and use the words such as Afrocentric and so on and so on, but you wrote these books, all right? Because what's the old saying? It's better to hide anything from a nigga, put it in a book, all right? Because you basically 2/3 you don't read at all, man. Especially you. All right, so here we go right here at the beginning. All right, this is part two, and I made two corrections. Israelites ruling, getting the victory over Rome. Septimius Varius on 193 AD. That's in all right, but make a third correction. Second correction. All right, also Eltar said Jake was ruling the Roman Empire, right? For Jake took it down. You know, even though Jake ruling, they still had a mindset of Esau, all right. But when Septimius Varius took it down, that's when came the Holy Empire. That's when Jake fully ruled it, you know, without Esau's strings on, all right. But anyway, let me go back to the video. Revelation 21 and 2, and also the name of this book is Irish and Scottish surnames, all right. But it's been a long time since I had this information, so you know, Salak. But anyway, continue from this book. It says, got another name. Or caravan. All right. It says from the diminutive of the Gaelic compound word, kadarv, which means very black or silly dark complected. All right. Then you go up here. It says Olkeric. All right. From the compound word Kermac, meaning black hair sun. All right. So, you know, this right here, Old Dower, Gaelic word compound from Dow, meaning black, meaning yellowish. The name is therefore translated descend from him of dark tawny color. It's the color of you know, that brown leather you see, either Coach bags and stuff, or light brown colors or mid brown colors. Talking about that, all right. Brown skin, all right. So-called Negro. It says O'Donoghue, Gaelic word meaning brown battler, all right. I mean, there's very brown skinned people. All right. O'Donnell Oswald, who was the same clan group as the Fitzpatrick. Said the Fitzpatrick was a group of Irish Jake. They followed out the teachings of St. Patrick. All right. Who ran no snakes out of Ireland. No snakes were Druids. Those Israelites dealing with the left hand side of magic. And the Druids was from the tribe of Benjamin. Some Scottish names, surnames of Scotland. Brown, a very common name in Scotland, of more than one origin. Alright, so during King James' time, because King James was a Scot, the common name was Brown, man. Alright. The common name was Brown. Alright, common name was Brown. Alright, dark red. Alright, it wasn't a bunch of Edomites, so-called white people, walking around with with burnt translucent skin, man. All right, with sunburns, man. No, these were so-called Negroes walking around with brown skin, man. All right, it was a common name in Scotland. All right, so King James, his people, the Scots, the English. Well, I'll show you the picture. His cousin, Queen Elizabeth I, the Irish, the Welsh, all them, those were so-called Negroes. All right, majority of them was Southern Kingdom's rule. You had a little bit of Northern Kingdom in there. All right. So, you know, Garfield, man, you just full of lies, and you just being exposed, man. All right. Stop lying. And then another thing he said, what else they say? All right. Oh, the Jews, the Bible, the people in the book, those weren't black people, man. All right, when he's talking about black being dark, yes, they was, man. All right, and another thing they could be talking about, because they believe he's from South Africa. He lived in South Africa. Don't mean we're from there. They'll try to say that the other dark-skinned people are not our people. We are Shemitic descent, man. All right, straight up. All right, Shemitic descent, descended from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob renamed Israel, means Yasharallah, he prince of power. Okay, and Yaquab, which is what people say Jacob today. All right, but Yaquab credit means supplanter, man. All right, so we are descendants of those men. All right, and Jacob's offspring. All right, 12 sons, man. All right, that's what we so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans we descend from, man. All right, so I'm gonna prove you in scriptures, man. All right, that these people were so-called Negro. All right, look at this scripture right here. What's this? And we come and rank all different types of colors, man. All right, in the scriptures, man. Okay, I'm gonna show you. 24, 20. That's it. So 2 Kings 24, 28. All right. See, we don't talk a lot of stuff, man. All right, that separates between us and the rest of these guys, man. All right, the true men of the Lord, man. We back what we saying with scriptures and history, man. We don't just go off on top of our domes, man. So the people that translated this Bible from Hebrew, Koine, and Greek, all right, those were men of color, man. All right, the original English, British, Scottish, Welsh, all right, those were men of color. Those were our ancestors, man. Because some of those Jacobites came over as prisoners, so-called slaves, man, to America. That's not known, man. A lot of you so-called Negroes are descendants from the original Irish, Welsh, and Scottish, man. And also you had those that came over here as free. And that's another history that Esau like to have you. And people like Garfield and Dr. Reggie and Sonetta and Jabbar, that's want to have for you, man. Because they want to keep you thinking that you're Africans, man, which you're not. And those guys are agents, man, straight up. And they gonna sell out and take that. They gonna take that vaccine. They gonna take that microchip, the mark of the beast. And Sonetta said he would. Unc said he would. All right. Go to Hebrew, the name of the female ancestor. All right. Nakashata. All right. And we see it mean copper. All right. Brass. All right. It was a brown metal, brass. Okay. There's no Edomite walking around with brass skin, man. All right, you see brass skin, copper skin among so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, you got different shades of copper, man. All right, dark copper to light copper. All right. Now let's go to another scripture, man. Let's see. Go right here. Sure. Hold on. All right, First Chronicles 2:24. Damn, right. It's Ashakarwar. All right. So you gotta look up Hebrew. Look in the Hebrew, man. All right. Now watch this. Black. This means very dark, man. All right. Shakar. All right. Strong's 87835. Shakar. All right. Shakar. All right. Due to the idea of duskins early dawn to be dim, dark, be black. He's dark brown, man. He's very dark, bro. Like Wesley Snipes, man. All right. Blackness, black from Shakar. All right. So you go Ashakar War. All right. So go another example. Let's go to another example, man. All right. Let's go to right here. Kush. All right. Guys are clowns, man. One time, I told Garfield, it was last year, man. I told him come to the line. We was on teaching in Lake Meadows, man. Oh, I can't make it there, but you in Chicago, but then you want to talk crap, man. All right. Where's here? Psalm 71. Let's go to Kush, Kawash. All right. Kawash, Kush. Who they equate to? Kush, black. All right. What those Israelis called our people over there, the land of Israel, those that migrated there from West Africa, and those that never left that land, those that dark skin, they call them what? Cushi. Cush means black, means dark skin, man. All right, that's the name of this Benjamite in Psalm 71, man. All right, well in the calling the Bible, all right. I know in the Bible it might get that, it might get above there, then got like the scripture, but the point is, man, Cush the Benjamite. All right, Kawash was the Ethiopians. Ethiopia means burnt face. Then Tacitus say that the Jews look like Ethiopians, or he thought they was Ethiopians, man. You can't, there's nothing you could do against this truth, man. All right, let's go to the easy one. Y'all, this my favorite right here, Niger. I don't see how these. All right. Now, why was some men that translated the Bible, they had a racist alternative to enslave people? All right. All right. All right. They wrote this book, man, because the Most High put the Spirit on us so we could get it later in English, man. We waking out of the sleep, the slumber, man. Those that potential led to the 1/3. All right. That's Saman. All right. One of the prophets. All right. And they nicknamed or what, man? Nigger, man. All right.
Strong's G 3526.
Nigger. All right. Which means what? Dark black. All right. Dark brown. Surname the prophet Simon. All right. All right. It's one of the prophets, man. And then reverse that, you got what? You got light skin, man. All right. You go right here. What we call people red bone, man. All right. See, there's nothing new on the sun, man. All right. I just know it's us, man. We only people that do this, man. We nicknames and everything, man. All right. This is us, man. All right. So it says right here, Rufus. All right.
Strong's G 4504. Rufus.
Which means what? Rufus red. Rufus means he was light, man. What we call light-skinned people? A red bone. Red. Name a certain Christian, right? Red, man. Alright, so we know Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9, Israel's a speckled bird, man. We come in different colors, man. Alright? All these were the ancestors, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We come in different shades of brown. Alright? You know, yes, man. Alright, so let's go with the scholars say. Alright. This is Nature Knows No Color, I believe, page 122. Alright, it said the Negro strain of people in North Europe was already discussed in Volume 1, Section 1. To this, the following facts may be added that most of the Negro strain in Northern Europe, Russian, was taken in by the Jews, who, in spite of religious prejudice against them, intermarried with Christians, as Maurice Fishburne in his comprehensive study. The Jew has shown, say Harris, and numerous aristocrats married Jewish. All right, it says right here, as already the ancient Jews who left Egypt must have been quite Negroid after mate with Egyptians and Ethiopians for centuries. But there's Negroid before that, but it's definitely not a Negroid because it mixed with the Egyptians up in Egypt. All right, how you think 70 people turned to 600,000 people, man? Because they was getting down, man. All right. Our men was getting down with the Egyptian women, man. All right. It says right here, page 120. What is it? 123. It says right here, West says interesting graduates of shades down to black about the Jews, especially dark, where the Jews of Spain and Portugal. The Portuguese Jews were very dark, say Pritchard. The Duchess de Albrecht, wife of the Napoleon ambassador to Portugal, said the Jew, the Negro, and the Portuguese could be seen in a single person. Right, come, man. Because the Portuguese, they was a dark-skinned people, man. All right, so dark were the Jews, especially more than the Jews than the Portugal, but so dark were Jews, especially Portugal and southern Spain, that many whites thought that all Jews were black or dark. All right, I mean dark brown people. This belief, said Barbuch, shows what an error most people are in sense. He says the German Jews, for example, those of Prague, are as white as most of the German countrymen, meaning the Jews who were banished from Portugal. All right, so there you go, man. All right, it's talking about converts. Now, some of the people did mix with the Edomites, got light-skinned, man. All right. Because among those so-called Ashkenazis, well, anyway, those Jewish people, Jewish means something like a Jew, not exactly a Jew. Like my shoe is greenish, but not exactly green. All right, but among them, you had some legit Israelites among those Ashkenazis, man. All right. It says right here on page 130. Let me see. Let's see right here. It was something that's a page missing. Let me see. All right, because this is Garfield. He talking about, let me see. See this right here. Let me read this right here. The Jews brought in much Negro strain. Some of the noblest of Sephardic families, page 63, nation has no color line. All right. But it says right here, the Jews also brought in much Negro strain. Some of the noblest of Sephardic families, original Jews, were Negroes. Isaac de Costa mentions sons and grandsons of Don Jacob ben Jaish, who were royal treasurers, court physicians, astrologers, and royal favorites at the court of Castile, Portugal, one of whom was Don David Negro. Negro, all right, was really the word nigger, all right, meaning dark, black, all right, dark brown, all right, who was an illustrious Israelite. Don Judah in the following year followed Don Lenura, widow of Don Fernando, who favorites they had been in Castile, all right. All right, his name Negro derived, according to the author, about Dos Negros, one of the sceneries which was given by his progenitor by the king of Portugal, man. All right. All right. Certain that the house of Bronze with all descendants of Europe, King John I of Portugal had Jewish blood in their veins. He mentioned also another noble family named Negro bearing the same arms as Pretos. Preto was the name later used and still used in Portugal. All right. Decree to turn Negroes should no longer he used says Wenham in Portugal said it's right. The mulattoes frequently rose to high position. All right. Now, if King James Portugal, sometimes it's if he was a Jake man by his father paternal line, all right, just being wicked, man. A lot of Jakes was wicked, man. Told his brother. All right, this is 100 facts about the Negroes. All right, page 42. It says right here. It says moreover. It says, moreover, Burnett was swart, his hair was woolly. Andrew de Rockford, famous from Jersey, attempted to prove that Burnett was a Jew. He said Burnett had woolly hair and a hook nose, so common among Jews. And just right here, you read up. It says here Burnett originated part of France, where population had much Moorish or Negro mixture, both due to Moorish invasion and to the settlement Moors after their expulsion from Spain in the 16th century. All right, so this same guy, he was a Moor descent, and they thought he was a Jew. Because the Jews are Negroid. All right. Jews are so-called Negroes. All right. Dark skin, man. All right. It says it don't matter. Had a flat nose, thin lips, all that. Negro just mean dark, man. Mean you're brown, man. All right. Regardless of facial features, regardless of hair texture, man. All right. Y'all can get out of here with that mess, man. All right. Now every Negro have a big fat nose like Shaft and some big lips like JJ from Good Times, man. All right. It says right here, it says, I'm going to start right here. It says, Burnett was swart, his hair was woolly. Andrew D. Rockford, French gentleman, attempted to prove Burnett was a Jew. All right. He said Burnett had woolly hair and a hook nose, so common among Jews. All right. And there go the source right there. In Metia Deer, Chartres S. Des Crets, volume 28. Page 555, Paris, 1893. All right, it said, but Busmark papers proved that he was Christian. All right. But anyway, it said many Negro Moroccans, almost a pure type, had straight nose, and even in America. I had seen African Americans with hook noses. It's a mistake to imagine that all Negroes in a pure stock had flat noses. Some faces are Grecian in profile. All right. So, because the same video, Garfield, oh, look at King James, his features, man. That's not Negro features, man. All right, Negro just mean color, man. We all come with different features, man. We could have sharp noses and thin lips just like Esau, man. Or just like Elam. It's because some of Elam has sharp noses and thin lips, man. All right? Negro just mean color, man. It means dark, man. It don't, all right? It says right here, the pews, all right, talking about the Fulani, Pews, talking about Fulani, all right, or Negro Jews of West Africa has so-called Semitic features, all right. That's one of the groups that got sent to the Caribbean, Garfield, all right. And there's some in Jamaica, all right. It's in France, Spain, and Portugal. There are Negroid Jews with woolly hair. The Portuguese Jews, who are aristocrats, a Jewry, show considerable Negro strain. All right. Let's go back here. All right, page. That's what I wanted. All right. Let me see something else. All right, there you go right here. A Roman historian named Tacitus, who lived about AD 9, I mentioned earlier, said that he asserted that Jews were Ethiopian race. Why would he think that? Because they was a dark-skinned people, man. Brown skin. All right. Let me see. Oh, this one I wanted. 130. It says Southern West Indies, same book. Nature has no color. Southern West Indies, talking about these Jews who visit. This John Bigelow who visited Jamaica in 1850 saw the descendants of the Jews say they are Negroid. Talking about the Sephardian Portuguese Jews. I think talking about the Portuguese Jews. But anyway, they're Jews, all right. They came to Jamaica. All right. So, Garfield, you can't say nobody's not Israelite in Jamaica, man. With your country. Anyway, those the Khan people, their customs match to ancient Israel. All right. You can't get past it, man. All right. You are an Israelite, Garfield. And so right here, the Eastern Jews who settled in Austria, Poland, and Russia were Negroid too. Count Adam Grodzki of Poland, who visited the United States in 1857, said the Jews in his country strongly resemble American mulattoes. Number of Jews, he said, had the greatest resemblance to American mulattoes: sallow complexion, thick lips, crisp black hair. Of all the Jewish population scattered over the globe, 1/4 dwells in Poland. I am therefore well acquainted with their features. On my arrival in this country, America, I took every light-skinned mulatto for a Jew. Considerable Negro strain were found also too among the Polish Jews in London. All right. It says right here, this is Karl Marx. Karl Marx, who bore a strong resemblance to Frederick Douglass, undoubtedly came of this Negroid. Let me see right here. Let me read right here. Foot's a little bit up. For years, two New York white dailies, the News and the Mirror, had advertised kinky hair, straight, permanent, and one treatment. This serves also for whites only. All right. Because some of those Khazars, man, they had mixed in, popped some of my women, man, back in the ancient Roman times, man. That's when Esau came with that term, Jewish. Because a lot of women was getting popped by these Roman soldiers and noblemen was Edomites. And they deemed their children Jewish, all right? So that's where that started from, man, all right? Those were the Herod, all them, those were, they were Jewish, right? They weren't exactly a Jew. All right, they was paternal descendants of Edom, man, Esau. All right, but anyway, it said for years, two New York white dailies, and skip down here. The customers are probably Jews. A Negro hairdresser in Harlem once had many of them among her customers. It said Karl Marx, who bore a strong resemblance to Frederick Douglass, undoubtedly came in his Negroid stocks. His nose was broad, his hair was frizzy, his color was so dark he was called the Moor. All right, I gotta look to more Marx. I'm gonna get right here. It says Negro strain was even more evident. Fernando Lassalle, aristocrat founder associate of Marx, his rival, called him a Jewish nigger, a greasing Jew from Brussels who always concealing his woolly hair with all kinds of hair oil and makeup. It says right here in a letter to Angels, March 7, 1856, he said of LaSalle, it was perfectly obvious that the shape of his head and the way his hair grows that he descended from Negroes. All right. So just showing you, man, that the original Jews were brown skinned people, man. Brown skinned people, various shades of brown. All right. Some had straight nose, some had this, right? Cause they talking about his feature. Oh man, King James feed that picture, his features, man. No, it can't be. All right, it says right here on page 146 from Babylon Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Windsor. It said also Henry Barr said the kingdom of Ghana or Ganta found about Waka Yamagama. Davidson said that Kamayamaga was the title of kings of Ghana about 300 AD by family of whites. Lucas Fuba, right? And that's what Esau talking about the features. When people when you gotta be careful, man, because Esau, he'll say certain dark skinned and melanated people were white, so he talking about their sharp features, man, but they don't mean they're Edomites, man. All right. It says the word Lika Ethiopians means white Ethiopians. All right. So nobody white like this picture of this book, man. When European writers speak of white Asian, white Ethiopians, they are referring to black people who have thin faces, straight noses, and thin lips. Caucasian features are found among black Africans. Certain bar words, travels and discoveries in North and Central Africa, Volume 3, London, Frank Cass Company, Ltd., 1965, page 657. All right, so you got Jakes over there, man. All right, and the Ghana Empire, those are Islam Empire, got sharp noses, thin lips, high cheekbones. Okay. All right, so there's nothing you could do against this truth, man. All right. Let's see. I already read that page 60. All right. Let me get this. This is page 61. You see right here the book. This is the book Valley of the Dry Bones by Rudolph R. Windsor. All right. And you can see right here, it said from the other photograph, bottom center, a Afula girl, West Africa. There, right there, Fulani. All right. few girl, all right. Scholars say they are. It's like bottom left, some Hebrew Israelites from Angola. They got a picture right there. Israelites from Angola. Dark, man. All right. It said Frederick Brosser wrote about Israelites from Angola in his book, The History of Mankind, Volume 3, page 134. All right. So Garfield, man, there's no getting away from this, man. All right. It says right here, same book, page 62, the Moors. Let me see how much time I got. Perfect. It says the Moors from Africa ruled Spain and Portugal for about 7 years. The Jews were in these countries even longer. When Duchess Elbrate, the wife of Napoleon, ambassador to Portugal, was in that country, she commented that the Judeans and the Moors look alike. I'm going to read it again. She commented that the Judeans and Moors looked alike. All right. Moors used to describe dark-skinned men or dark brown people, people with various shades of brown, man. At this time, the Judeans were so dark that many whites thought all Judeans was black. All right. And this was left. It said King John of Portugal deported many of his Judeans to West Africa and Angola, and many settled in West Indies. John Bigelow, who went to Jamaica in 1850, saw the offspring of Judeans say they were black. The evidence showed the Judeans in Europe up to 1850 were virtually black, but died out. They ain't died out. All right. They ain't died out. Some was sold in slavery. All right. Some started popping Edomite women's children get lighter, man. All right. But anyway, as a result, white sovereignty Jews, blacks converted to Judas and became new Jews. All right. They became new Jews, man. All right? But that happened way before. That happened way before that. All right. Even though this happened. All right. All right. It's like it's like they're talking about those that like to say they Sephardic. All right. You got to test the spirit, man. All right. Because some of yes, our ancestors were Sephardic and Portuguese Jews, man, but you had those who picked up our ways, just like in Germany, man. And I believe from the 8th century, when the Khazars, the Edomites, and the Khazari Mountains converted to our ways, so the same thing happened in Spain, man. All right. You got some Edomites that picked up our ways, they started calling themselves Sephardic Jews, but they're not, man. All right. But I said test the spirit, man. You can't go by skin color. All right. So, I hope this was edifying. All right. And hey man, the mic was dropped. All right. Shalom.